What's up? It's your boy Junior King. We are on the Blime podcast, a brand new podcast hosted by myself and my co-host Kayla Peters, and we have our regulars always Xavier Cornelius and Zuaib Ahmad. We are a team of 4. There's a big other team behind us, but obviously they're not. They like behind the scenes. They also behind the scenes, but in this case, when we do a podcast of this magnitude, we have to get the team that's like the team. You know what I mean? The starting 4. Yeah, I mean. So with any else, I don't still want to go like further. It's our first time doing this podcast. I'm gonna go into the whys of the podcast just now, but for now, let's introduce ourselves. I'm Junior King. My real name is Dougal Ferreira.
Yo guys, it's your boy PG Suba.
Yes, yeah.
Suba shot it, but yeah, slow.
You meant to say Mr. Incognito. I don't really have a name.
Mr. Ghost.
I don't really have a name. And then it's your girl, the real K Medusa. You know what time it is.
Thanks. Okay. So, before I move on, let me just move this real quickly. Before I move on, guys, I just wanna first, before we even go to talk about anything, people are obviously gonna look at us now and be like, okay, this deal, we know maybe Kayla, we know maybe Junior, we maybe know him, but just to give them like a young insight on who we are, right? I'm just gonna ask y'all, just give them like your name, maybe what is most known about you, and then one interesting fact about you.
Okay, I'm Zoeb Ahmad. What I'm known for more is cars, like car suspension works and things, bags, A setups. Yeah, you know, most. Shout out PG Auto Works. Auto Bors.
Can we get your business on TikTok?
That's just at BG Auto Works. Yeah, there's only one, so you will get it.
Yeah, no, it's gonna put up on the screen. For real. No, I mean, I must edit now. Yeah, me, like, yeah. So we're gonna have it pull up on the screen. Go follow BG Auto Works. Let's go. What's your name?
Yeah, so it's Xavier Cornelius. I have a small car wash. Yeah, that's it.
Where's the powers?
Oh, in Sancto.
Okay, he's a very, as you guys are gonna notice in this podcast, he's a very modest guy. Doesn't speak a lot, right? I praat nie baie nie, so I'm gonna brag for him. He has a car wash. It's in Sancto by Mamma Mia. What's the street's name now again? Coleus Street. It's Pizza Guy Car Wash. Am I right? Pizza Guy Car Wash. I washed my car there. Luda said he's bringing his car there. Clean jobs. I'm talking about to the T. Make sure and great prices also.
Yeah, I don't have much to say that people like don't know about me, but I'm Kayla, the real K Medusa. But I know promote my business also. I'm not practicing at the moment, so but yeah, I do have my own beauty studio, Medusa Studios. You guys can check me out on social media at Medusa_studios. Yeah, get your brows did, you know. Yeah. One interesting fact about me is I can do this with my tongue. Let's zoom in.
Bro, I feel like it was cock early. It would have been a nice ending to our show, but y'all niggas got it early. Thanks. Alright, okay. So why a podcast, right? Everyone is gonna ask, Junior. No, I got y'all.
Wait. But he never introduced himself and actually give him like a fun brand.
Who are you?
Yeah, I'm saying in a real way. Pedesky. I'm Junior King. My real name is Dougal Ferreira. I never heard that before. Yeah, I mean, dancer, rapper, entrepreneur, producer, podcast host, father, friend. I feel like I'm giving my eulogy. Yeah, I do a lot. And yeah, my business, King Dance Studio. I have King Dance Studio Youth Night. I have King Dance Studio South Sonyville. If you want to become a member, a student, the forms are available. So just go on my Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. The number will be there. Message the number for a form. You'll get a form. And yeah. And also the CEO of Blime Records.
Pow!
It's on a block.
So yeah, y'all. Watch our podcast so that we can get more money so we can buy these things. Anyway, so they're gonna ask us why a podcast, right? Because we do everything. Also, in the podcast, we do not condone obviously occupied smoking. There will be a Hennessy later when Zuba leaves out of respect. There's gonna be like alcohol branding somewhere. She'll probably smoke a cigarette when guests come over. They'll probably smoke weed. This is an over 18 podcast. We don't condone these substances. We're not telling people to use it. We're not inspiring. But we are adults and we want to do what we want to do in the comfortability of our home. So we're going to do what we're comfortable with, what we do. But we're not condoning it and we're not entertaining it and we're not telling the kids to do it. But obviously we adults and you know what I mean? We can do what we want.
PG 18.
Facts. Thank you so much for that. So why a podcast? Everyone is gonna obviously now ask us, guys, why a podcast? Julle doen klaar alles, like car wash, bodyworks, videographer, Medusa Studios, dancer, rapper, junior, alles. Alright, and you guys know that that's like a thing on facts. You guys know that's a thing on Facebook where it's like Junior wanna do everything, give people a chance, right? So they're obviously gonna add this to the list of Junior wanna do everything. I'm gonna tell you guys why I say podcast, and you guys are gonna give me your reasons for why podcast, right? Away. For me, I've been wanting to do, and Kayla knows this, I've been wanting to do a podcast for a very long time. Simply for the reason of I feel like as a dancer and a rapper, sometimes we don't have a voice, man. And I don't want to have to create a song every time to reply to someone. Yeah. Like if something happens now, I would like a place where I can comfortably express myself amongst close ones, loved ones, while the world still hears what I have to say.
And it's also not only you speaking.
Speaking, there's other opinions as well that I respect, that I highly respect. So it's like, we talk every day. Mm-hmm. We scanner every day, like normal friends do. So I just feel like to put the scannering on a public platform, man. Yeah. Because we never get, as artists, anyone can go on TikTok and say, Junior, you're puss. Junior, you cuck. Junior, you a deadbeat dad. And then when I reply in a TikTok video, it's like, why are you sleeping to their level? But not knowing that I am Junior Dougal first before I am Junior. I'm a street guy first. I'm a youth nigga first before Junior King. So this rhetoric of I must be the bigger man just because I'm an artist now, just because I have followers now, doesn't mean my streetness and my coloredness left me. Yeah. I'm still a very confrontational person. I'm still that nigga. I don't give a fuck how much followers I have. I don't give a fuck if I'm the president. If you are some like that's me, man. So now people are expecting me to nee, Junior, maar jy is groter. Why must someone with a higher followers be a certain way? Because I know I have influence, right? But I feel like kids need to be smart enough to take the good of me and let that influence you. The fact that Junior has 2 studios, let that influence you. The fact that Junior turns from a dancer to a rapper, let that influence you. Like when I smoke a pipe and when I start beefing people, like you can obviously be like, okay, that's a negative part of you. Can't expect me to be a perfect person. Yeah. You know what I mean? So this podcast is just a way of me to express myself, to address situations and to finally be heard in this light, because they don't hear us speak. They only hear us rap and dance. Yeah. We like pawns to them. So that's why I think we must do the podcast. Why do you think we must do the podcast?
I feel like I'm going to speak on like podcast level. There's obviously a lot of people that do podcasts. We watch it on a regular. So I feel like a lot of people have this platform where they can like speak about us specifically, but we don't really have like a platform or anything to like reply or say something back or react on other people's stuff. Do you understand? So I feel like this is just like another way to express ourselves and for people to get like our perception on things, and for us to maybe somehow clear up certain things that people are like
confused about or that they believe without even hearing our side. I feel like we deserve to be heard, man. As artists or dancers or rappers also, because like I feel like everybody like I said, rappers are gonna feel this. Dancers and artists are gonna feel this. They don't have a voice. They can only say certain things in a song, but even then it will come out wrong because you need to make it rhyme. You don't say what you want to.
Even if you do get invited to like a podcast, whoever's interviewing you, they has their questions.
Their questions.
To speak about
something else.
But now
And
it's
they
like
pull up
thinking,
on Kayla, where do you see yourself in 5 years? But if you don't, if you don't stop,
myself in 5
you,
years.
you know what I mean?
You know,
So that's why podcast basically,
Yeah.
right?
we
We're gonna jump straight into it, guys. Right? Yeah, Afi. We're gonna jump straight into it, right? Amarudin, I don't know how to say his name. Right? We're gonna jump straight into it. There was an incident where he made a post about someone tagged me and asked me, June,
obviously the latest one, right?
this is the latest one.
Not his first time.
No, it's not his first time, yeah. This is the latest thing that happened that people are now trying to bash me for. Because they only see, obviously, the one side. But, so, he went on TikTok. Someone tagged me in his post and said, yo, Junior King, please feature with this guy. Then he commented on that person's thing with like a blessed or like a agree almost, man. And then I, being the person I am,
And
knowing the history between us, remember this guy called me a deadbeat dad on TikTok. This guy went on TikTok and he made so much negative videos about me without knowing me personally. The reason why I said on my video I don't know this guy is because even though I messaged him and I said let's go live once, like a while back. The reason I wanted to go live is because I wanted to like let him talk to me face to face, man, and not this back and forth. But it's not me messaging because I know him. I'm just knowing this one kid is talking cock about me and I wanted to address it. So and then way back he made a song and then he asked me to dance on one of his songs and then I was like, yo, you need to pay me. He paid me. It's my job. I danced to his stuff. But I don't know him on a personal level. You know what I mean? I never met him like, yo, what's up, bro? So for him to just like attack me personally, and now if it was career-wise, attacking my career, Junior's a cock rapper, that I would have never responded. But you came as me as a father, without having no facts. You saw one post by my baby mama, and then went off without seeing what is Junior Cup, and then posted my bank statement. Everyone quiet. Oh, Junior is paying. Oh. So now, oh, he's paying too much. So what now? Do you take your video back? So it's like, the reason why I was like that towards him is because he's always talking about us in 10 videos, right? And when we say one thing,
Even say that in like
yeah, in the comment, he's
that made his video.
he's being negative.
Yeah.
We can actually play a piece of that Rasta guy's video right now.
Soos in noticed en ons moet net so 'n moegse issue daaroor maak. Nee, ons weet almal net vloos en ons follow nie daai man omdat daai man gesê het hy is Jesus nie. Ons follow hy man oor sy dans en die klink bietjie goed wat ons kan sien wat hy man doen. Ons hoef nie nog hy man soos in sy personal life en goed te ken of whatever die goed wat sy nou hier wil kom expose of whatever hier op TikTok. Los hy man se shit. Gaan aan met jou lewe. Ja, ek kan nie verstaan nie. Jy laat my stress man. Nou kan ek sê.
As you guys can see what that guy says, this guy is being at me, right? So me replying to him is like being out of frustration, and people ask me, yo Junior, but why do you reply to smaller accounts? You a big account. It's not about big, small. I don't care. When I do that and be like, I'm a big account, you a small account, then you guys say keep me nah. But now in this case, you guys don't want me to like, what do you want from me? So me replying to him and me being that rude to him and being so what's in is because like I'm tired of his Brahmin. You know what I mean? I'm just tired of his boutique.
Also, I don't think anybody has like the right to say that people are getting bookings because of their followers and not because they are actually talented. How did we get our followers? Where did we get our followers from? From people seeing something that they actually want to keep watching. Do you understand? So
he talks. What's funny to me is he talks like our followers was given to us overnight.
yeah, like we didn't.
Like the way he talks, he's like, you guys would. He's always dissing people with followers. If he had 3 million followers, I bet you we wouldn't be shitting on people with
Then what
followers.
we're doing is
Your opinions, you can do your opinions, but don't skirk when I do one back. You know what I mean? And then don't lie and change the narrative in, the colored excellence and no. Where was the colored excellence when you pushed All like go to his old videos and see how many colored people he pushed down.
His accounts are banned, man. So you know.
Why does he? Yeah, why? He's always crying about his accounts getting banned. Why does his account get banned? You know what I mean? So I don't want to spend too much time on this kid now, but to address that situation, alright, to just put that situation to bed, basically. I took my videos off because I feel like I got redundant afterwards. I said what I had to say. People heard my side of the story, but I don't want it to live on my TikTok and have that negative side onto it. But bro, he needs to understand if he says something about me and I reply, he can make another video, whatever. But my thing is, don't lie. You called me a deadbeat dad, right? And this is why I have this energy towards you. You go call people this and that and this and I can't. Why? Only what? What did he say about Splash? He said, he basically make it like we're gonna get booked by Splash because we have followers and we're popular.
But like, is that how people get booked?
He says,
Because
no.
we talked about-
According to him, he's so talented nah, that everyone is sleeping on him and only looking at the famous people. Does this kid know? Does this kid know? I have 3.6 million followers now. Because we worked for it. We grinded, put in effort, put in videos.
every day.
When we tour, and it's so like we went out for now Saturday, sold out.
Sold out.
We had DJs opening for us, two kids from PE that just started rapping. We sold it out. You've been rapping for 10 years. You can't sell out the kitchen. So what I'm saying is, don't be angry at us for now being successful with something that you tried for 10 years. Don't be angry at us because we did it in a shorter time. Get the inspiration. Yo, how did y'all get it there? How did y'all get there that fast? Yo, put me on, bro. We put on Garo. We put on Ethan Kramer from Gatanga. We putting on Tyler Andrews. We put on Kayla. We put on Ento, a barber. We put on Aiden from Acadia, from Timothy Valley, from bro. So the rhetoric and this idea of us not supporting PE artists and not putting on smaller artists, we've been. So what are you talking about? So just to end this thing, this is gonna be the last time that I address this situation. This is gonna be the last time I reply to this guy. I blocked him yesterday. This is gonna be the last time I give him energy, but online. I will. I will let everyone. I will let everybody. Yeah. Online, I will never say something to this guy again. Never talk about him, reply ever. Online. And I'm gonna keep it there.
Yeah. Next topic.
Yeah, so I know you guys probably wanna I just hope we put that to bed, man. Because like really, man, like you guys have all the right to talk about us, but we have all the right to reply also. And then when we do reply, you can't come to Junior, you influencer. I'm not a fucking influencer. I'm a dancer and a rapper. You guys made me an influencer. If you look at all my bios, if you look at any video in my entire life, I don't ever tell people I'm an influencer. I'm an artist, I'm a dancer, and I'm a rapper.
Content creator.
I create content, but I'm not a content creator. Difference. We do us for the bag. We don't call ourselves influencers or content creators. I'm a rapper, I'm a dancer, I'm an artist, a toppie, amongst other things, but I'm not an influencer. Because how can I be an influencer, right, when everything I influence isn't good? Because if you're an influencer, it now puts a bracket on you to be perfect.
Yeah. Alles wat jy influence moet regtig.
Everything you influence now must be right now. So now I'm not allowed to be a human with flaws. So when I can rookie, I can opfoggy nie. You can't make a mistake here, you can't make a mistake there. Now that shit is on me. You know what I mean? And on you and on all the other influencers. So I think it's wrong to put that thing on influencers where we have to be perfect. But you guys in the comment section
Also no.
can be anything but perfect. Your husband can abuse you at home. You don't look after your children, but you can comment on our lives.
There was this one lady also that commented there, nah, my child is gonna come to King Dance studio, but rather not.
When was this?
To their own
On that
also though, like,
community video
can we
also.
actually touch
Speaking
base
now,
on
yeah,
that, on like on like people like trying to
I
be
was
like
like,
we are
what?
influencing kids
What?
badly and stuff like that. Because I don't see when we've ever like encouraged it or like made it seem as if we are perfect beings that don't like we talk about the stuff in our music and however your kids are gonna be influenced by us like depends on you as a parent also. You can limit what your kids watch, maar hulle los mos nou is dit nou ons het ons eie kinders but ons moet nou worry wat ons influence en
Who's not even influenced by our artist life. They know our music, they see our videos, but we don't hear our kids.
Is my rolmodel, ek is jou grootste fan of ek is jou.
Let's use our students, Youth Night in King Dance Studio, right? They know our lifestyle. For example, they know I smoke okka pipe, right? They know stuff I do outside of the what's the name there. But I've never seen them smoke okka pipe. They know we swear. I've never heard them swear. So if they can be grown enough to know what to take from the role models and what not to, because at the end of the day, we're not perfect beings.
And we're not the only
And
influence.
and you can't send your child to a dance studio expecting to learn life lessons. At the end of the day, it's a dance. It's a dance studio. You know what I mean? So Junior and Kayla's private life has nothing to do with the dance studio. We've never brought our private life to the dance studio. When we're at the dance studio, we're professional, we're there and we're there for the kids only. Until we finish. And you can ask every kid in the studio, you can interview them behind our backs, they will tell you the exact same thing. You know what I mean? So this off, ek gaan my kind maar haast hier. So let me get this right. You were gonna say your child was so excited to come to King Dance Studio to be with Junior. To learn to dance and to be with to be with us, and now you stopping your child's dream because you saw you saw this failed rapper make a video, né? And you only took his side of the story. You saw one comment. You didn't go look at the second side. You didn't go ask any. And this is what TikTok and what social media is nowadays, owns. Zuba, today anybody can go on Facebook and say Zuba gave me, he downloaded my bag, he did my bags last week. There's 5 air leaks and whatever. I paid Zuba, and then social media won't go to Zuba.
And us, yo.
Zuba, is this true? No. We hate Zuba so much, we can't wait till Zuba fuck up. So whenever anybody says something about Zuba's bags. Zuba's phone out. Zuba Yep. Zuba people done some reviews. No, look here. I wanted to take my bro. I wanted to take my car yesterday to Zuba, but I saw a post. I'm telling you, if that's your mindset, if you're not gonna send your child to an institution, or you're not gonna send whatever based on a post or a reaction or a meme or he said, you're not any better than the person making the post. So I want you all to simmer on that, and we're gonna leave it there. Is that fine?
Yeah.
I think we said enough on that subject. Right?
Yeah, guys, I'm also gonna touch this, man. I need to go. I suppose eat ready. Yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys on the next episode.
That's
My sister's day Christmas today.
Thanks.
Eat today, so they have to go out. Love and light to you guys. We are in the background.
Say hi, Leah.
Hi guys.
Yo, facts. So, I wanted to know, and I think everyone wants to know that you and Garona squashed the beef now.
Oh, was it a beef in fact?
Was it
pretend?
calculated?
Yeah, is it?
En mensen zeggen het gepland.
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah, it's calculated.
Jullie het
Facts.
gepland. En
Or thought out.
ja, die hele bouw was like a scheme.
Facts.
En dat moest
To
nog
get your
in the
views up.
community.
To get your,
More views,
yeah, to get your views up.
I saw that. Yeah, that's false as fuck. It's straight answer.
The energy was fair to
Yeah, I saw this one comment saying, yo, come I tell you, they actually went down a rabbit hole, these two. Né? They went in someone's comment section and they actually believed themselves as they were talking. It was scary. Come I tell you how it started. The one person came up with a theory. They were like, look, they didn't even say they have a theory. They were like, yo, this is what it is. Junior and Garo's disses was calculated and planned, thought out for the feature to happen, for them all to get views, and the whole thing was like Illuminati. Yes. Guess what else was planned?
What?
Kayla's video.
That is now just no.
I swear. They said Kayla and Junior. No. Listen. Not Kayla. They said Junior leaked Kayla's video. This is this person's words. Junior, I'm gonna put it up. If it's still there, Junior leaked Kayla's video in order for us to get name and clout and all this behind us. So
Crazy. That is insane. That's wild. Why would we do that?
I don't even think we need to explain. That's just stupid.
There's no.
That. And we already dealt with that video thing, and we dealt with the person who leaked the video, and he's quiet ever since.
Yeah,
Can we get cricket sounds? That's how he sounds. So, moving on, me and Garo thing. I'm not even gonna address the video because that's bullshit. Me and Garo thing can't be planned.
Why would you guys?
Cause he went in on my baby sister
Okay.
and my mom.
Yeah.
But I would have obviously hurt him, and it would have went to a serious level where I was gonna go to him and try and hurt him if he knew my mom and my sister.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If he personally knew Ika and my mom,
Specifics.
then I would have pulled up on him.
Yeah.
He's rapping.
Yeah.
He said in one song, I took cocaine, I snuff. Like just things that he just comes up with out of nowhere. So I didn't.
Genuine rap.
Yeah, it's a battle. It's a battle. I didn't take it. So when he spoke about my mom and Ika, I didn't see Ika and my mom. I saw him talking about the person's mother and Maasapus and whatever. So I didn't really. And we were as shocked as everyone else when the dust came out of Garo.
Yes. Let's start there actually.
We were shocked as fuck. What happened? You will remember better.
I think you were confused with the wrong Garo, no? That commented on one of your things. It was around the time that one of these Facebook minions, you know who I'm speaking about, made a post to say, Nia, ik ga nou net voor Garo for Junior.
Okay.
Remember? Okay. And then you thought this person was also named Garo something was the actual Garo G that commented on your thingy, and you shared that saying, Julle praat van julle hand for Garo kanaal vir my, but julle OG support my type shit.
Okay.
So I think that's where it started, where he was like, what is he even talking about? That's not me type shit. You know what I'm gonna do? Also, he did say he was very influenced by the people around him to be like, go for Junior, go for Junior.
Yeah, he said, Garo did say to me, everyone around him was telling him to dust me. And he didn't want to at first. But obviously, it helped his career a lot. So it was a very smart move for him to do. Because he's been dusting people, man.
Yeah.
He's been dusting. It's his thing. So no one replied. And for me, everybody at the time said I mustn't reply because it was Junior, you going here with your career, you're above him. For me, I felt like I was above there with the dancing. I made a name for myself with the dancing. I feel like when I moved to rap, I'm kind of like a snotgat.
Yeah, you say,
I'm back at grade 1. I need to prove myself. That's why I replied. You know what I mean?
And it's your OG.
And it's my OG. Like I keep saying this. I used to scuttle money to go watch shows of him and all them. So someone I used to go watch shows. I'm gonna reply if you does me because I have some sense of respect for you. I know you.
And you know his music.
I went to know your music. You know what I mean? Not all. I wasn't a big Garo fan, but I knew some of his songs. Right? Are we still rolling? Huh? Yeah. So I had to reply. I had to show myself. And then after the first diss track, right? Dropped the first diss track. It went kind of well. Everyone was like, oh, Junior, you killed him. But then people were like, nah, you're going safe. Because he's a... You know what I mean? Yeah. Can he go to that? Yeah. Can he...
Even Garo said he was like, nah, bro, you can't through. Even he was sitting here reciting your lyrics like what you said about
the first bar.
He's amper 40.
Yeah. So, no, there was a second song. So, remember I was never going to drop the second diss. I was over it after the first one. I moved on. I felt like I won. I mean, I felt like I said what I said. But all the reactors said I wasn't rude enough. Yeah. I wasn't kill throat enough. I wasn't kill shot enough. And then he made the second one. Then I didn't reply. Then he made a third one, then I didn't reply. Then he made what? Another one, eh?
No, man, it was just 3. It was 3.
But he has 5 out, right?
Yeah.
7?
We wouldn't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But
Stop
okay.
listening by the second
But I think on 3 and 4 or somewhere there, we went to shop. I was gonna go to your house. Please explain the story.
Yeah, het is intense there. Like me listening to the second song even like, yeah. I was like, how can this man not reply? I'm thinking myself, WhatsApp you, nah, this man's not gonna wanna.
Yeah.
I need to get this man, how am I gonna get this man? Nah, nou mos Uncle Henny mos nou man. And man's not gonna disappoint me, so yeah. Let me video call us, man, ask me for the toilet, what? Go to shop, dollar everything. Not even Sweden, just go buy the thing, yet we fucking, yeah. Buying the ciders first.
The Red Bull first. The
Flavors locking in because you can play game now and whatever. Get that stuff, yeah. One of the kids say, like, what did they say?
Well, we were first by the barber, right?
Okay, the barber, yeah, with the cow.
Getting the stuff going, getting the alcohol. Okay. Then the whole center, the school
Came out
and they all were asking about
after school, yeah.
So I didn't mind it at all. Didn't mind it. Then they kept going. Ja, Junior, got het weer gedrop. Ga je niks sê nie. And it played on me. And low-key slow at time want me to reply. Zuba also want me to reply. And I'm the only one that I don't want to reply. And then we're on our way to your house. So we drive past Sengto and all the kids are sitting outside.
Yeah.
And then what do the one girl scream?
Kuala Garo.
Something like that. Something of that I get. Garo something. Yo. And that's all it took. Yeah, that's all it took. Oh my guys were like, hey, Simon, fuck, yo, what's Kola Junior? Blime gang. Just throwing up signs and shit like that. And then that was like all it took for me to. We pulled up by Slow's house. The studio wasn't even there. There was nothing here.
So we just came in the house, we all quiet, we all are quiet, like we're just looking at each other.
Zoning.
Like we all are basically looking at Junior man and wanting him to just like feel us for what are we saying without even saying anything. And he's like, oh, I think I must reply now. And we all start.
Yeah. Slow, get up, start pouring me your shots. Zuba's like, yo, must I fetch you? I'm looking
Subas in 2 ticks pa. Yeah.
I'm looking at them and I'm like, look here. So I'm thinking they don't want me to reply because they haven't been saying anything to me all day. We're chilling. As soon as I'm like, guys, I'm gonna reply ne. I've never seen a bunch of Owens so ready before. Us men jump up, pour the shot back. You ready? What else do you need? Must I put up a lights for you? Do you wanna get in the zone? Take off your t-shirt, man. Get ourselves. I was like, and then I just started recording freestyled. Ask him freestyle, bruh. Just think of something. Nah, wait, I want to go more deeper. And then we did. Ayun nga. Yeah, and then we did one. We did one beat. Did the whole song. And then Zuba tells me, "Yeah, dog, I don't think like it's enough. Like, spoke about your tani." And then we all look at Zuba with big eyes.
Because Zuba's like a peaceful
Yeah,
person.
we look at him with big eyes. Like, yo, say that shit on the track. Put the mic by Zuba. Zuba's like, oh, hey, Judia. Like, well, let's play that part.
Admin spoke about your tani, my bro. Are you gonna leave it like that? Ik feel you. Nog een misora.
Cho. Yeah. So that was the. So when Zuba said that, then I'm like, yeah, okay. Because, oh shit, my bad. So when Zuba said that to me, I was like, true, man, I didn't go deep enough. I didn't like eat him, like go in, man. You know what I mean? And so I decided to do the Eminem kill shot beat for MGK. And then I feel like that was like the nail on the coffin.
Cho,
Yeah, that was like
Cho, I didn't expect that. I remember being found at like 11 o'clock. I was ducking when I was like in my 70th dream. I just see your head, bro. I'm like, what the hell did I just listen to?
What was your like when I sing the song for you for the first time, right?
Yeah.
What was like your initial like thoughts, just like
I didn't know what I was gonna like listen to, man. Cause in my head, I'm like, I don't know what's happening. You said please go listen to what I sent you, and then I went to go listen. Oh my god, Yeah, no.
So when I dropped that song, I immediately knew it was over.
Yeah.
I knew it was over.
Yeah, it was done.
It doesn't matter because he dropped another 5 tracks after that, and it didn't faze me because I knew that was enough.
Now you're just stooping low after that. Now you're just like rumbling cock for real, like you bro me.
To Garo's advantage though. To his advantage, he did come apologize to me and you for what he said about us. He came to us and then shout out Garo. And then there's a rumor that Blime Records might sign Garo. So we're not gonna confirm or deny that right now. We wanna get the business side ready first. But when we decided basically to drop at song together, people were fucking shocked. Do you remember that we had Ek Fat with Luda scheduled for Friday.
Yeah, and then you dropped
Thursday
Thursday night.
and I asked y'all first. I'm like, yo, we have Ek Fat coming tomorrow.
We don't want it to
I
fuck with
didn't
our...
want to fuck with the thing. And then y'all were like, yo,
Just do
fuck
it.
it, man. Just
How are you gonna sit on? I don't think you were gonna sit with a video. Oh,
a week and it was gonna get stale because PE, you know how people talk. They were gonna know already because we did the music video in PE. So I had to drop it because we shot the music video Wednesday.
Yes, and dropped
Edited the music video the night and dropped Thursday night.
Klein game baby, but
You know what I mean?
I don't know
We dropped
anyone
it-
working on
bro,
it.
we dropped it the next day. So when we dropped that thing, people were fucking shocked, bro. Then we dropped it Fat Friday. People didn't know what to do. They didn't know, was he still blob on the Garwin G Junior King or must I move on to me and Luda? And it was such a beautiful thing of people being confused because they jumped both women. Because me and Garo did 25,000 views first day.
Yeah.
Ne? That's a lot. Me, you, and no publishing. Me, you, and Luda did 50k first day. And we
Dropping a video the day before.
after dropping a video day before.
Yeah.
So, and where's the views on now?
Let's check actually.
Let's check what the views is on now. By the way, this is with a no funding, no record label, independent record label, just us. iPhone, no cosign, iPhone, purely hard work. Ek Fat is now on 65,000 views in 3 days.
Period pow.
Me and Garo on 47,000 views in 4 days. That's a total of 111,000 views between 2 videos in the span of like 3 days. Yeah.
We're just like gonna let that talk.
Yep.
Let it go summarize.
Yeah. Let's move on. Let's get another, like maybe.
We need a fresh mic.
Bye, please, man. Bye, please. By the way, this is my cousin,
Shout out Tali.
my favorite cousin,
Favorite item.
my most loyal, favorite cousin that I'm taking everywhere with me where I go. If I'm gonna be rich one day, he's gonna be rich. This is my blood. Never turn on each other. Loyalty till the end. Gang shit. I wanna talk about something quickly. I'm gonna bring this up. I'm gonna ask a question, and then slow you can ask a question after this, né? You can stir some shit up. A lot of people, we dropped a video on TikTok, right? A lot of people was wondering in Ek Fat's hook, who you talking about, right? You talking about the book that
Indeed, so what claim us goats.
the people that you're talking about the book. You're talking about someone who says you're not good enough. You're talking about a very specific person that says that's like you not over 25 and she clearly is over 25, auntie, and so a lot of so
Coming for one person.
a lot of people is confused about is it if it's for
High school maker.
wait, who's Samantha?
Wait, Samantha, wait. So I don't know if you saw
Who's
us.
Samantha? Yeah.
Wait, I don't know if you saw us, but like Samantha dropped something last night or this morning. Because when I woke up this morning, it was like on my news. So, R&B, like Samantha. Samantha.
That's what you
I like
I
Samantha.
want to explain to people who Samantha is.
Very nice. Inside lucky.
For those who don't,
Okay, some
Let me just clear this up with everybody right now, right? We fuck with Samantha. Like, let me clear this up. I think you guys, people are getting misconstrued when they hear when we diss people. They some say we dissing like these local artists and whatever. When we diss people, you need to listen to the words. I'm gonna let Kayla answer the question now, but you need to listen to the words. And for someone like Samantha, right? The reason why I ask you to ask you who is Samantha, because I want you to explain to people who she is. For those who might not know, man, she's a comedian rapper, right? She's not a rapper. She's a comedian rapper, and she's very good at it. And she's getting followers. She's getting she's getting booked. You know what I mean? So, and what people don't even understand is there's a lane for everyone. Just because she's not rapping how you wanted to rap doesn't mean she can't shine in her own right. The major thing is now, Ali and Samantha they probably was this, but they enhanced this comedic type rap. They're getting booked. And as long as these two colored people are getting booked, they're not hurting anybody. They're funny. Bro, let them thrive. Like, support them. So, to clear this up, we've never dissed Samantha before. She's never dissed Samantha. I've never dissed Samantha. We love Samantha. Not love her, but we like that she's thriving in what she's doing. I mean, the dildo thing around the kid can be like, in my personal opinion, the dildo in front of the child can be like pushed aside. But hey, whatever works for you.
That's not the
podcast
part. It's not
I'm
me
not
and you
gonna
not being a brand.
Do you
Facts,
for the
yeah.
podcast?
I don't people do everything.
Let me get back to the
we can speak
sorry.
about it.
Let me get back to the
Just let's
question.
not, yeah.
Okay,
So-
go ahead again.
Who is the song Ek Vat? Who is the hook? And who's that verses for? And why do you think you addressed it in the song? To misconstrue words. Now you said we fucking in the same circle.
Not what I meant.
Yeah.
Not literally.
So yeah, we basically affiliated with the same people in the same circle. I got you. Carry on.
Yes.
Good enough.
And now I'm gonna
What was who tagged her?
I don't know who it was. It was just,
What are the
the person just said she must hang tops, man.
Oh, from you.
And you should, mommy.
now you should
Crazy. So the person was saying to her to funk tips from you, and then she obviously felt
This is wood rap.
okay. Then she obviously felt offended,
by the person.
where she could have like backed you as a female and just be like, stop comparing the two of us, Kayla's in her lane and I'm in my lane, we're both doing what we're doing,
You
but she
understand?
felt insecure.
Yeah, and decided to be like rapping hood. That's her exact words was rapping hood and being hood is two
Different things.
Don't
I can vouch for Kayla. I found Kayla in the hood. Like when I took Kayla under my wings for the first time more than 10 years ago, I found her in Timothy Valley. One of the hoodiest. If you're on PE, you know what Timothy Valley is. From the hoodiest hood of hoods. You know what I mean? So this thing of her not being hood, of us not being hood. Tali, waar, hulle sê, die wat mense sê, ek is hier van die watte, want waar vanaf is ons vanaand af? Verstaan nie? Uit een naag, bro, so the things we rap about, because we're loving with silver spoons now, doesn't mean we always have. We worked for these silver spoons now. But back to Kayla, I'm glad that you felt like you had to address it. Come, I tell you why. I feel like personally, I don't know if you're going to talk something about us, but I feel like personally, females has been playing it safe in SA, right? You always hear beefs between men. And not to make this a sex thing, but let's be real about this thing. I'm the biggest feminist there is. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You too. You know what I mean? We invest in females a lot. You know what I mean? So I feel like the females can be. I'm not saying beef is always a good thing, but it can be a good thing.
Yeah.
Look at Garo.
Yeah.
Garo's now in a position where he can be signed by us because of the beef.
Yeah.
Look at the beef between Drake and Kendrick. Kendrick's career went up. Somehow they both made money off it.
Yeah.
Look at Casper Nyovest and aka. He beat for decades and they both made millions off it. So beefing can work and it can help. So I love that you are right now you are the biggest female rapper in South Africa, right? And yeah, and I honestly don't care. There's obviously going to be comments of people arguing that this is our opinion. All right, she's the biggest rapper in Afrikaans for me personally, and for a lot of people. Simply because of
we were in Oudtshoorn this weekend and Wellington the week before and wherever the week. I don't even have to rap my song. I can just do this.
Yeah, true.
And I don't have a big hate, but
And
it's just
yeah, and besides that, I feel like your consistency, man. You know what I mean? Like back to back great verses with confidence. Music video, she's there, confidence, dancing. She can dance, she can entertain. She's already her own brand, her own figure in its own. You know what I mean? On TikTok and so I feel like with all that, there's other rappers who's good, but they're not touring like she is. They're not dropping videos like she is. They're not pushing a brand. Our brand is coming out soon. Our merch, our podcast is coming out. We're trying to build an empire, a multi-million empire, and not to be cock, but you bitches ain't on there, bro. Like y'all not on it. You're not doing it. Like I know, see no one doing it. Just excuses. I mean, you can't use a mother becoming a mother as an excuse. She became a mother and she pushed.
I'm a mother.
You know what I mean? So since like you are the biggest rapper, and I'm glad that you're the one that's going in and being like, yo, fat this is for you. Like, because everyone's like, no, I'm just myself.
I need you all to know. That's who I spoke about. Like,
I'm just chilling and I'm just talking about my normal girls. So I'm glad. I'm hoping.
And also, this is not going to be a back and forth. I'm not going to compete with aunties. I said what I said. I'm hood if you want to hood.
You know what I mean? I feel like you guys mustn't back and forth. What I personally feel like you must do, keep it music. Like,
wrap it up.
like I don't want her to do no gangster videos with like niggas or like brothers and niggas in the background with guns. I don't want her to pull up on us when we at Paula Justin's house. Like keep it music. We never talked about your personal life. We never talked about anything personal. We're talking about your rapping and we're talking about the brand.
I spoke about your rapping. I spoke about what you said.
What you said to you.
Period.
End of the day, Luda's one of our like he's like dear to our hearts and he's dear to your heart also. So if for Luda's sake you wanna squash it, we down with it. If not, we down with the other side too. That's our last topic before we end of the podcast. By the way, amazing so far. Shout out. This has been fucking crazy. Let me just mention. This is my dream, and they literally made it come true. So everybody in the studio, can we give a shout out to me? Oh nice. Like yo, I went to go buy the lights, this. We all went shopping. We bought the Blime. Next time this is gonna be lit up.
We couldn't even leave the packets for 5 seconds when we got
Bro,
it.
facts.
Like,
As soon as we
really
got, I was so excited, bro. So,
coming to
thank you guys, and thank you for viewing. Thank you guys for making my dream come true. All I want to tell you guys is please subscribe to the podcast channel. We obviously are on a new channel. Please subscribe to the channel.
Hit that notification bell so you can be
notifi-
alerted when we
Yo.
post another video.
Leave a like.
Been wanting to do
You know
that
what I mean?
now.
Leave a like with a comment up below. This is our first episode. This is just the normal squad. From next week onwards, we will have special guests on the show. We'll try to bring them every week, interview them, and still have it podcast style. We always promise to give our honest opinion about everything that we talk about. You know what I mean? Keep it light. Keep it. If it's beef, it's beef. If it's whatever, we address it. On this podcast, we feel like we don't wanna say things and then not wanna say it because we'll rather say it and deal with the consequence afterwards.
We wanted a platform to express ourselves.
Do you know what I mean? So we're gonna express ourselves without worry of the consequences. This is freedom of speech, which is the law. You know what I mean? So we're gonna practice it, and we're gonna practice it to the best of our ability. We're gonna go to our last subject before we end. The PE industry compared to other cities and compared to everything else. I'm gonna let y'all first go in, and I'm gonna end it. Of course, I think I have very specific cock that I'm gonna address when it comes to this. So I'm gonna let okay, whatever slow you. Okay, you're not really with the industry and our industry. So from the outside, what is your opinion?
Yeah, like I feel like it's tough, especially from PE, because there's no one that made it really, like, except if you're getting into it, like besides Earl is like exactly quiet. Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. From an artist perspective now, like I feel there can be more happening in our city.
Sure,
But
facts.
I think even if there is a lot happening, there's a lot of selectivity with a lot of things that's happening. Like us personally, we experience more like love and hospitality in other cities outside. Yeah, like it's nicer, I guess. And I want to like, because we're representing PE at the end of the day. So wherever we go as a binary, this is like on set PE. You feel me? I just feel like I don't even think like it's something you can ask for, but like I feel like it wouldn't change even our direction or like where we are going if our city does support us more, but it would be nice, you know, industry wise. Yeah, I don't have much to say about it. I just feel like we can do better. It's very dead. And I just want to thank you, like for real. Like that beef, no, not gonna lie. It started something and it gave someone, like not even someone, it gave PE something to speak about. Other cities are now looking at us, you know. So yeah, you're doing a great thing, especially for me. So just like imagine, I just came into the industry and like just started annihilating immediately. Like,
you know what people are, someone commented yesterday on one of my videos. But I went into the person's profile, and the person only follows you and like two other girls, like Nivan and another girl. And then she was like, she's like, Junior King is nothing without Medusa. Yeah.
what?
Facts.
No.
I can actually say I'm nothing without you if you think about it. Like, you see that post even I made on TikTok, like, sometimes you just really need someone that's like willing to see your vision and willing to like work towards it with you, or like just make it come into fruition. And I'm literally living in a manifestation right now. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna say that I expected to blow up the way I did, but like I feel like because I'm in an artistry duo with you, it's just making everything so much better. And I don't think we're that much dependent on each other in a sense of like the one can't be the other person without the other person. Like we individuals at the end of the day, and you are the biggest influence in my life. So
What I would say towards that is that people say like, I'm nothing without Medusa, or if some people say Medusa's nothing without me, it's like, I want people to understand, before me and Medusa started our duo, Medusa was on 600,000 followers, getting millions of views, getting booked, doing, she did Ibuleni Festival on TV with Kamodim. She was already gigging, right? She was doing her shit, right? Medusa Studios thriving, boom. When it comes to me, I've been touring for how many years now? What you guys forgot, I came out of a groupie, boys, that was touring the entire country,
Before that was the
selling out,
Peace finest.
selling out clubs, halls. I've been touring, I've been doing this, right? When I started rapping, I dropped 2 videos with Luda and with Culture, alright? Both videos that's gonna both be on half a million views now. At time I wasn't even with Kayla. Booking shows that time already to rap also. So we are our own entities without each other, but we are stronger together.
And that's what we've always said, like
To each other,
if
yes.
we can bring it together.
Two
like,
together.
just
If you can bring
imagine what we
exactly,
can do.
if you can bring like Adidas and Nike together, imagine what can KFC and McDonald's do.
Bro,
If we can have a burger from them and a boxmaster from them and make it a burger boxmaster, a burgaster.
A Augusta. Oh my
me?
god, McDonald's KFC.
me?
Augusta.
So it's like, so what? So those people are sent for me straight from the devil and straight from the ops.
Yeah.
To break us up, to put ideas into us of how, maybe I am. Because they were very successful with the PE boys.
And other people, I was just gonna say like.
I'm not even gonna say other people, the fucking PE boys.
They actually wanna touch
Their
both of
families were very successful. Their families were very, very, very successful in making them believe that they can be something without me. Because when I got you, nobody, like, I don't give a fuck if people are gonna say I'm bragging right now. I'm only gonna speak my truth. When I met you, no one knew you were. You were dancing for no money. All the gigs you did were for free. Every gig you did for free.
If there was gigs.
The clothing you were wearing, everything like wasn't. When I got you and I gave you the opportunity, you cried and said thank you and said I'm loyal to you. And thank you for this. And you said, I'm not doing this for the money. I'm doing this for the passion. You're giving me opportunity. Dancing by shows and touring with you is enough. Until you become your own famous and you get your own little 10k followers. And your family tell you, hey, ek sien mense is jou, is jy mal. En mense is jy mal ook. Ek sien jy toch fans. Hey, fuck Junior man, doen nie boe eie. Then you leave Junior. When did we hear about these niggas ever again?
When lost.
When did we hear about these niggas ever again?
We need crickets again.
I mean?
For real.
So
Don't change the narrative.
So don't come into me and Kayla now in our duo and now trying to put ideas. It's never gonna work, by the way. Me and Kayla's been together before 10 years. We've been at it. So don't come now because of rapping. We've been at it. So it's not gonna work. But
And loyalty ran.
this thing of telling us about who's better, whatever. Why would we start a group if we think like it?
then you can just be your own individual person and do your thing.
I could have.
So now why when you leave also that it don't work out for you, then like, what? Yeah.
So
Enough said.
yeah, industry to end it off, right? I wanna touch base on these local promoters in PE, right? It has become so fucked up now. All the local promoters and stuff, I don't know what stories they're gonna tell you, right? These award shows and these promoters and podcast niggas, they will cover everyone in radio shows. They will cover everyone in PE. Except the 2 biggest artists in PE right now.
Like.
Nah? They don't post our bower on the things. Not that we need it, right?
Yeah.
But like you PE man. You push John Dre, You push, what the other guy, Lockfoot, you push all these cats. I get the underground, they don't have a following.
Yeah.
You guys know Junior them already. No, I get it. I'm not saying don't cover them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like,
how do you miss everything we do?
everything we do, you guys don't post about it. And then, no, and that's not even really what I have a problem with. The problem I have with you don't cover us, you never talk about us, you don't talk about what we're doing for the city. But when there's a beef, or the moment there's a naked video, or when there's a Junior King, blah, 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 now there's skill look now,
750
content now about
You
us.
understand?
But when we're doing good, but whenever, even that, the minions, right? Even the minions, ne? The unpaid, the UPIs, the unpaid interns on Facebook, right? All them, ne? Whenever we on the Herald, when we on the Espresso, why
How Mameli side?
why don't we hear you guys?
Like.
Wait, no, be honest. Be honest. Because whenever something bad happen, you guys go in.
Talking, no?
You guys, no, you guys go in. And then your leader, Minion Dane Joburg, is like leading y'all. Alright? What's the guy's name in Despicable Me? Gru. Gru is leading y'all. And then y'all are on Facebook. Oh yes, the junior high train is back. Once a year. Let's go. Junior. And cup. You know what I mean? So then you, so that whole group, they only jump, they only post. That's their job. That's why I'm saying unpaid interns, because they make us look good by trying to make us look bad.
When did we ever have a demise? When did they comments?
Do you know what one of them?
Like, stop
My bra, a close bra of mine. He sent me a voice note of one of the main minions of what he said. He said on the voice note, as long as it does what it does for us, we don't care.
What is it doing for you? I'm yelling.
How sick? Tali, how sick do you have to be to have a satisfaction level of as long as as long as breaking this guy Junior, who we don't know van geen kant af, does what he does for us, we don't care.
Which is what Allah, and then you done.
Are we normalizing it now?
You're getting 500 ha-has.
And your life is because when you post about yourself, when you post a picture of you and your mochi, you get 80 likes. When you post about Junior King and about Kayla, it's only 700,000 reactions, and now you're like, oh, I get vrienden. You don't. You have comments. That's where it ends. Vraag een van hy, as jy depressed is, jou mochi breek op met jou. As jy kos in die yskassie. Vraag een van die 700 mense wat ek daar vir geld te moet chow te koop, en kyk ons hoe lyk die lyk.
If you gonna ask one of us, we'll probably be able to help you.
If you probably ask jou Kayla Junior, en nie 2 klip by nie, maar wil vlees koop, ons sal jou gee. Met 'n extra 2 klip by, sonder om te mention.
Actually, it's fun, y'all.
We actually do good behind the scenes without mentioning it. We actually help the poor. We actually help homeless people. We actually do things without talking about it. Have you ever seen a video of me and Kayla giving out things? We do it, but we've never talked about it, and we've never. The only reason I'm actually just mentioning it, I'll even try and cut this part out. But people don't see behind a TikTok video.
Ons is genuine mense, so like soos almal.
Circling back, right? These promoters, not covering us. Sharp. It's cool. Y'all don't cover us. Then you go on podcast, you talk about us, and it's just that and the fourth. With the industry in PE, I feel like everybody wants this thing of unity, but no one can practice unity. And they want unity when it benefits them. Because where was unity when I started rapping? When I started with music? The reason I didn't go to the PE Hip Hop Awards for the past few years, because I felt disrespected by Sharano. Because he was the owner. I was beefing him. Why would I go and support an award show with someone that doesn't like me and that's disrespecting me? And now I'm putting on for the city, but don't even put me in one nomination. He get Jason and Mason. Who's that? First of all, Jason and Mason, respect. First of all, legends in dancing. My brothers, my brothers, your music hasn't done shit. For you guys to fly down and act like some celebrities that were flown, flying from our Tambo to PE to come perform by your hall by Chetty. Don't act like niggas like flew you out. You were already in PE and niggas said pull up. And then y'all act like you were the celebrities who were booked. Y'all were booked because I said no. Nah? And then don't say Junior, I'm in PE, bro. Hit up, bro. And then go in the Garo Dust comment section, Jason, Bruce Twins, and then go say, yeah, I agree. And then tell me you fuck with me. And then tell me you fuck with me in the side. Nah? So like Jason and Mason, you haven't done anything for PE when it comes to music. When it comes to dancing, you did something for PE, but that was a decade ago. Then you left to Joburg and you were working on your music, but no one heard of you. Yeah. Nothing happened with your music. So don't disrespect me, who was standing firm, 10 toes down in PE, working when no one wanted to fuck with me when I was dropping English music. No one fucked with me when I was dropping English music. Went to Jersey, came back, stood in PE when everyone moved, studio, made music videos here, made a studio here, built all my artists here, put gangsters on tracks, put barbers on tracks, put no-name owens on track, put owens in Katanga on tracks, putting them in record labels. I did all that while you were trying to live a fake lifestyle in Jersey or whatever you were doing. I don't care, but don't come back in my city and I'll try to play the hero. Yeah. We back! Stay there. You back, but no one even cares. Because you guys had a show by Ladies. It was empty. Then Station had to move you to Arba, where there's a crowd already. Then y'all took a picture of that crowd and made it look like it was your crowd. We were told there was 3 people who pulled up at your show. Yes. Don't lie to us. I know everything that happened in PE. Don't fuck with me, bro. Like, I'm tired of these niggas, man. I'm post-tired. So, industry-wise, nah, right now, I'm mad at the PE industry because I know everybody don't fuck with me. Mm-hmm. They don't fuck with me because they think I don't want to fuck with them. Yeah. I think this other podcast guy, he asked me, can I come to one of his radio interviews? But I couldn't at that time because I had a gig or something. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm lying. I wasn't doing interviews. Remember that time I told you I'm not doing no interviews? I said no to BFM. I just wasn't in an interview space. Yes. Yes, and I said no to him also. I was like, yo, I'm not doing interviews. And I don't know whether he take it personally. Yeah. But he never asked me since.
He just spoke cock about you ever since.
Yes. By a hotel. Yeah. And just talked about me and my conspiracy theories on why Junior didn't go to Hip Hop Awards. And now this year, I'm not putting, you know what? Ne? You guys do know we do not need the Hip Hop Awards. I need everyone to be clear. We don't need it. The only reason me and Kayla want to put our name in is to build Sharano, because me and Sharano hash things out. I see his vision now, what he wants to do with the thing, and I now support him. So being the biggest artist in PE right now, we are going to put our music in so that the gig can enhance. Because if Junior and Kayla is going to be there, it's going to be better. It's going to be bigger. It's going to be beneficial to everybody. I'm not saying we're the end all and be all. They're getting 21 promo in Pengi. That's also big. They're big in Cape Town. You know what I mean? They're big. That's dope. So everything is going to be a plus for the PE Pop Awards. At the end of the day, it's called PE. And everyone is representing the same city. For real. So I feel like we're gonna submit our music. And if we win and you guys say it's because of our followers, we don't care. I feel like we worked hard enough. Mm-hmm. We proved ourselves this year. We worked our ass off. We toured. Look at our numbers we've been doing. Bro. We got 1 million on.
We're selling out shows.
1.3 million views on Getaway in a month. We're selling out shows back to back. We almost fully booked until June. Yep. For our rapping.
We actually need to show them that book.
We can't even talk about the deals we're currently doing because that's under wraps. So from a consistent and from a me and you, they don't have a choice but to, like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And bringing, I know I told Sharano, like, I don't want to be a special guest, I don't want to be a judge, I don't want to be anything, I want to nominate. I know I told him that. But also, Sharano needs to try, and for my opinion, to try and also make people who are working special guests and give them like a lacquer position, man. Like, you can get Earl to be a special guest. I don't know if Earl maybe is not available. But okay, Earl is in the Hall of Fame. But Earl can also be a special guest, maybe. Or even as doing also good Kati.
Yeah.
Special guest. Because he's in Cape Town. But he's from PE. You know what I mean? So, we're gonna be there. We're not gonna be no special guest. We don't wanna be a judge. We don't wanna be a part of the event. We're gonna submit like normal artists, and we're gonna see if we win. Alright, let's see. We're gonna leave it up to the judges. We're gonna leave it up to everybody. But we know in PE, no one can see us.
And we're not gonna scout for votes.
We're not gonna scout for votes. Yeah, we're not gonna post. We're not gonna post no voting. We're not gonna post no voting numbers. We're not gonna post no.
Whoa. We're recording. Hello, say.
We're not gonna post no votes. We're not gonna post that we want people to vote for us. We're just gonna like let it just.
We are submitting.
We're submitting, yeah. So yeah, yeah. That's like where I'm gonna.
Are we gonna call it a wrap?
Do you have anything else?
No, I just wanna say one last thing. Everything we said here is our own personal opinions and perceptions, and we are entitled to that just like everybody else. And come for us, don't come for us, listen to us, don't listen to us, but subscribe to the channel and hit that notification button.
And I wanna end off by saying, amazing first show. We're obviously starting small. As we go on, we're hoping to get better equipment. We're hoping to get better lighting. We have to start somewhere, and I appreciate every single subscriber that's about to subscribe and to follow us on this journey. There's going to be gifts, and there's going to be our rewards and awards for day one fans that's going to be here with us from day one. As time goes on, we're going to do giveaways. We're going to do exciting things. We're going to be playing games here more. We're going to come up with amazing things. If you guys have any ideas of what we can speak about, if you guys have anything that you want us to do on the podcast, games, any ideas you guys have, put it down in the comment section. So from the Blime Gang team, Blime Podcast, Blime Records, it's myself, Junior King. Zuaib is not here right now. Happy Eid, buddy. This is the Facts. And this is the Blime Podcast. Remember, like, share, subscribe, comment, put on the notification. Because like we drop music every Friday, we might just drop a new podcast show every Friday too. So, you heard it here first. Salute!
Blime Gang, baby, wat hulle sing.
Hou gaan my soda.
Out.
Facts. Now, I'm just going to work on the intro and the outro for the show. And then we have a show.